What's up, MMA fans? It's Tudor Leonte from Sherdog here, and today I'm with Bellator MMA featherweight contender Justin Gonzales. Hello, Justin, and welcome back on Sherdog. How are you?
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me. I'm doing well, chilling at the hotel, just kind of getting this fight week started.
Yeah, you look pretty excited for your fight and for your Bellator debut.
Absolutely, man. It's a big deal. I'm pumped, ready for the opportunity, ready to go handle some business. So let's do this.
You will face Tywan Claxton in a few days at Bellator 260. How was your camp in preparation for the fight?
Camp was awesome, man. I feel great. Got a lot of training, got a lot of high elevation cardio in. I mean, man, I'm ready to go. You know, my body feels great. Got a little bit of weight to lose, but I'm on point. I'm right where I need to be. We're peaking at the right time. So everything's good, man. Everything's great. I'm excited, man. The hard part's done. Now I get to go enjoy and reap all the benefits. So it's good.
What do you expect from your opponent?
Tywan's tough, man. He's tough. He's really good at what he does. He's gonna come at me. He's going to kind of probably try to push me up against the cage. He's probably going to try to take me down. I'm expecting him to try that flying knee, which I kind of hope he does because we got some stuff in store for him. So, a lot of things that he does a lot. He's got some habits. So we're going to exploit him. We're going to point him out. And it's going to be his downfall.
This will be your first fight under the Bellator MMA banner. Are you nervous for your Bellator debut?
I wouldn't say it's nervous because of the Bellator debut. I think it's more nerves, excitement of just, man, I'm going in there to fight this man who's a trained killer, you know? So every time a fight's here, you get nervous, man, of just the excitement, the pressure, the just putting all this hard work and getting to go and show it. And it's a funky lifestyle, man. It's a lot of emotions going into this. So I'm very blessed. I'm very pumped to be on the Bellator level. So it's that adds a little bit to it, but just another day doing what I do, man. I've had 20 fights under my belt now. So the stage doesn't mess with me too much.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of emotion, serves the purpose, before a fight, just, in order to get a little bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big deal. It's exciting, man. You're locked in a cage and you're about ready to fight somebody in front of thousands of people. So it's a little exciting,
For how many fights have you signed with Bellator?
We got 4 fights. This is the first one of 4. So you'll see me here for a while.
Let's hope so. You competed on the Dana White Contender Series in June 2019, but you weren't offered a contract, even though you defeated, your opponent at the time, who was Zach Zane. What did you take from that experience?
Shoot, man, it's I kind of took it personal. It kind of sucked. Kind of felt like I deserved a contract, but this is my journey, man. God has a plan for me. Maybe it just wasn't time yet. So it just kind of was really interesting, regardless of what the outcome comes, regardless of all these outside factors, man, I'm doing me. I'm doing this for me, for my family, my fans out there. It's regardless of what happens, man, I enjoy what I do. I chose this path, and it's kind of fun to be able to say that, it's there's a lot of outside factors that can really fuck with people, mess with their heads, but having it in my hands and being able to do it my way, my life, my style, it's really exciting to say that, man. I think I took that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but being able to do it my way is really big and important to me. So
yeah. What do you think about the fact that even though fighters win, like in your case, they are not offered a chance, to perform, or they are, they are told like your fighting style is not good enough for us, which is something kind of crazy for me.
I agree 100%. It's funky, man. Everybody wants to go see a brawl. Everybody wants to see the blood, somebody getting fucked up, excuse my language, but I'm a gamer, man. I'm smart. I'm not going to take an unnecessary damage if I don't have to. If that's the type of fight I have to do, then so be it. I will do it. But like, I'm smart, man. If I only have to whip out certain tools to get the job done, that's what I'm going to do. If I got to beat you and I got to piece you up and kind of more methodically pick you apart, then I will do that. If I got to be a gangster and bite down and make it a war, then I will do that. It's I'm smart enough to kind of figure out and adapt midway through the fight, figure out what I got to do to win, So if taking unnecessary damage and really, I'm just thinking like, hey, man, I want to have a life outside of this too. And once this is done, I want to have kids and have a family someday that like I want to be able to go enjoy, which you see some of these fighters getting a little fucked up and taking some damage and taking a lot more than they need to. And they don't turn out the same when they're done. So just kind of something I keep in mind of like, I'm protecting myself at all times. And hey, I understand the risk coming in here. Like, it's a fight. You're going to take some damage. So just kind of, I don't need to take it. It's going to make the longevity of the sport that much bigger, that much longer for me. So.
Yeah. You made up a point. Shortly after that fight, you went on to capture the Legacy Fighting Alliance featherweight championship. What do you recall from that fight? From that night?
Shoot, Jake Childers was tough, man. I hit that guy with some shots, and he ate him, and he wouldn't go down. Shoot, man, it was good. It was good all the way around. I think I showed a dominant performance. I think I showed a different style of fight where a lot of people thought I was just a wrestler, but then I got to display my striking, some my grappling, and even, it just kind of goes to show that like, hey, I can overcome adversity too. He caught me. I was kind of beating him down for a little bit, and I made one mistake. He took advantage, put me in a bad spot. I overcame, man. It shows I can get out of tough spots too. I'm not just it's hard to say, but it shows I can overcome things, and I think it was really good for me too, man. He put me in a tough spot, had to overcome it, got out, and then I proceeded to pound on him, so it was good all the way around. I got to show a lot more than just my striking, a lot more than just my grappling. I can show I could overcome adversity and put it all together, because sometimes that's going to happen in a fight. One mistake, you saw what happened. So
yeah. In case of victory, do you believe in case of victory, and considering the fact that you have such an impressive record, you're still undefeated, do you believe that you will be ranked in the featherweight, in the Bellator MMA featherweight division?
Yeah, I think I should be. I think, just thinking logically, and it makes sense. I got a great record. I fought tough opponents. This guy's number 9. If I beat him, which when I beat him, it just goes to show that I should be thrown into the rankings. It makes sense, right? So, and then from there, just keep climbing, man. I have big goals. I want that belt. So this is the start of the journey. And after that, I want to kind of climb my way through the rankings and get what's mine. So.
Given that this is the first time you'll be, involved in a kind of, with the ranking system, do you believe that the rankings in general help a promotion with the matchmaking?
Yeah, I would think sometimes you see some weird matchups and it kind of almost doesn't make sense to me, but hey, that's not my job. That's not, I'm here to fight. They got matchmakers for a reason, but yeah, I think it should, obviously if you want to be number 1 and you're ranked number 10 or 9 or whatever, you want to keep climbing and get to that belt, that number one spot, right? So I think it makes sense. I think it's kind of a funky spot for the guys on the bottom of the rankings, just because like Tywan taking an unranked guy like me, it's a little bit of a funky spot for him, and it's a dangerous fight both ways. So, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes ranked opponents aren't always available, and if you want to get paid and you want to stay relevant and have a fight, you just gotta stay busy. So, but yes, to answer your question again, yes, I do think the ranking system should kind of play a role in matchmaking and making good fights that people want to see, and it makes sense for furthering the division, essentially.
Last one before I let you go. The card you're fighting on is headlined by the welterweight championship clash between Douglas Lima and Lima-Amosov. What's your pick for the main event?
Holy cow, man. That's a gangster fight, man. Both guys are savages and just straight gangsters, man. So diverse in what they do. Amosov is undefeated for a reason, but Lima's hot right now. If I gotta say, man, I think Lima's hot right now. I think Lima comes out with the dub and retains the belt.
Sir, do you have any last message?
Oh, man, thank you guys for having me. Tune in, check out my social media, jtrain_1991. Show me some love, man. Tune in, watch us handle some business.
Sir, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck with your upcoming fight. Hopefully, I will hear again from you in the future.
Very soon, man. Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you.